And here I'm gonna do like baby size. And that's gonna be the same. So I'm gonna copy this one to make sure it's here, and the other one I'm gonna check it's that, yeah, input 5. Input 5 is not equal to 1. So if I go here, okay, see it's hidden, and when I go to here, that's fine. Just double check if I switch, it doesn't. No, that works perfectly. Okay, I'm happy with that. So now here I'm able to kind of change the values to be able to have a better visualization. Okay, my bounding boxes, saving my file. What else are we going to add here? Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just add 2 folders. So the first one, it's going to be time. So that's going to be our retiming values. So let's go down in here, and I'm going to select my start frame, my speed multiplier. Let's rename this speed multiplier. Oops, multiplier, and this actually I'm gonna retime and the offset. Apply, okay. Now this one is going to come here, so this is going to be let's call it render for now, and I'm gonna straight add another folder in here. Yeah, and that's gonna be viewport. And I'm gonna add another one that's gonna be render, and just one toggle in between, and we're going to rename it properly later. So let's go just for now to the viewport, come down here, and we're going to just promote our parameters. So heat multi, okay, perfect. Now I'm going to go up here, come down in the render one, do the same, copy here, okay, copy, sorry, just, promote it up here, apply. So we have expressions, retime render, and actually what I'm going to do okay, so here. Okay, now I'm going to on this one change something, and I'm gonna do use viewport settings for render settings as name, and I'm gonna say default is 1, so that's fine. Apply. Okay, so if we turn this one off, okay, we're going to hide this group. So this tab hide when how did we call this one? Render settings. Render settings is equal to 1. So just apply. Okay, so if I turn it off, it shows them. Perfect. This thing I want to check quickly here. So density, I'm gonna go like to 100. This I'm gonna go to 10, 100, 100, 10. Okay, so 10. Then we said this one was 100, so same here, 100. Density 10, so 10. And velocity, I said 100 as well. Oh, actually, wait. Let's make them all at 10. Like 100. Sorry. Okay. I think that's good. So one thing I want to change now based on this, if I come in here, I'm going to lock this quickly here. It's going to make it easier for me. And I go back to the render for each. And I'm going to press P to see the parameters. Bring this a bit to the side. Okay, so I want to check now that my toggle is on. Okay, and if it's off, I want to change here the settings to be pointing to the render ones as it is by default. So now here I'm gonna go if ch, and we're going to go up, so we have two levels. Go up, and then here's going to be like settings, no, render settings is equal to 0. Then, and I'm gonna copy already this. I'm gonna paste it for each of them there. I know it's gonna return errors now because the expression is wrong because I'm missing the end, but that's alright. And now here I'm gonna do if it's so then we grab this one, otherwise we're going to grab this. Now same for the next one. We just add those at the end. Oops, I forgot to close it. Did I close it here? Yes, I did. Control C. Control V, and the last one, Control C, comma, Control V, and closing. And now this is not a ring anymore. Okay, so that's just a warning. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so now just gonna add another for those out. Here, and just paste this one as well. And I'm setting my file, and I'm gonna unlock here. I said unlock. Perfect. Last thing I want to do is promote this color here for the density. Okay. So if I come here on the render and I grab here this and I call this density color. And the same actually, I'm gonna go in here for the fire. And I'm gonna add it here. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Oh, okay. I think, I actually did what I wanted. Let me just double check. I think it just... No, it didn't do what I wanted, so I don't know what this one is. So let me get rid of this one. And I'm just going to bring this one here. Apply. Oh, hold on. Something went really wrong there. So I'm gonna copy this, paste it here, and that's okay. So R G B. I don't know what that went wrong. RGB. Okay. That was odd. So I'm gonna select them all again. First here, so copy parameter, select everything else, then right click, copy the expression to selected. Okay, perfect. And now I'm gonna grab the last one, copy parameter, and I'm just gonna do the same for the second one, copy expression. Okay, so if I go up here now and just change the color, and if I would go quickly in here just to double check, yeah, that seems to be working. Perfect. And again, just to make sure, I'm gonna lock this one, go back in. Yep, that works. Okay, that works. Okay, I'm gonna unlock this one, save, I think we are pretty good now for that OTL. I'm gonna right click on it, save a prototype, and yeah, we should be all good. Maybe one thing for the time. Let me add just one button. One actually toggle. So that was here, and this one is going to be sub steps load sub steps. Because some of them were cached with sub steps, so at least we're going to be able to use those sub steps. So I'm going to just apply this. Default is going to be 0. Okay, so I'm gonna dive down here, go to the time offset, and here plus, and I'm just gonna add substeps. So plus if ch. Now we're gonna check if the toggle is on. Tech. Let me actually rename it load substeps. Load. And I'm just gonna add an integer right behind it, and this one is going to be called substeps, and this goes to horizontally join to the next parameter, and this one is going to be hide when this load substeps parameter is equal to 0. Okay, so just quickly make sure it works, and default is going to be a 2. Okay, yep, and now here the expression. So if ch load substeps is equal to 0, then 0, we're not going to add anything, otherwise we're going to add the substeps, minus the multiplier. Okay, so oops, sorry about that, sub, have to go up there, substeps minus ch multi, no, m, I think, yeah, just m. Okay, so that was on. If I go in here, okay, that seems correct. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one there. Load. And I'm gonna save again.